Back in the day, I slept like shit.
Bruh.
I tried all the things that those influencers said. Yeah, take magnesium, meditate before bed, don't use any device before bed, and like have the perfect temperature. And yeah, for sure, that's good. But for me, literally nothing worked. I'm like that one helpless kid, bro, who nobody can help because I'm just too, I don't know, stupid. Until I actually realized something. What's up? My name's Silas. I'm a self-improvement YouTuber, and I hope you'll join this journey with me. This is legitimately like the best advice anyone could have told me about this. If you actually have the discipline to watch through this whole video, which is, well, however long, you won't regret it. If you have like some sleep issues like I had back in the day, you won't fucking regret it. You will fucking love this video. There was actually a time in my life when I slept kinda good. I was really rested, I was ready for school, I was ready for work, I was ready for productive things. And I really liked that season of my life. That was one of the most productive seasons I've had ever. But one day it suddenly changed. Suddenly I wanted to like wake up at 5 a.m. because I wanted to adapt like this more disciplined style of living, you know? Like I want to be like David Goggins, I want to be the next fucking Andrew Tate. And now I wondered why I was just suddenly so fucking brain dead in the morning. I was just tired as fuck, tired as fuck, tired as fuck, tired as fuck. All the time, and I thought like, why the fuck am I so tired? I looked up some advice on why this could actually be. And like one advice just stood out to everything. It was just make your sleep schedule like consistent. And I noticed, okay, I had this consistent sleep schedule before, and maybe now because my sleep schedule is not really that consistent, that could be the problem. So I did the same sleep schedule like for what, 2-3 months, and I still wasn't rested. Yeah, so that was a fucking lie. I know it's not a lie, of course. Consistency is also very important, but it didn't work for me because it wasn't a constraint of the problem. And actually I fucking coped. There was like a time where I still went in the gym instead of just working out with calisthenics. That time I brought some friends to the gym. We just wanted to like go to the gym, and then after the gym we would go like to my place and we would just relax with the sun, with like summertime. And then I just started to share some of my advice on how good I'm sleeping and how much I know about sleep already. And then I really started to cope in front of friends and said like, yeah, when I wake up, I don't wake up tired. So that was a fucking lie, because I still wanted to kind of identify myself as the person who slept well. But when I was brutally honest to myself, I really wasn't. I was sleeping like a fucking dumbass. And now I had it for many months, right? I woke up at 5 a.m. for many months. And suddenly I felt like, okay, maybe I'm still like an idiot, okay? I just have to be more disciplined, right? I have to do more stuff. And I thought like, okay, maybe now I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and I'll be even more disciplined. So I woke up at 4 a.m. and it worked. And it kind of worked. The first time I was still like kind of tired, but I was forming like a new identity, this 4 a.m. identity, this 4 a.m. Silas, right? And I thought I was productive. I thought I was brutally productive, and I got like perfect sleep now, and yeah, well, I'm just like that ultimate motherfucker. Actually, my sleep got fucking worse. But many of you probably heard of the advice to not look at like lights. It doesn't matter if it's like blue light, if it's like the light in your room, or sunlight even. You've probably always heard of that advice, and if not, now's the perfect time to learn about it. So our eyes have like this smart mechanism that whenever they see light, you kind of get awake. You wake up. And when it's like dark outside and everything's like dark, it's like nighttime, you get more tired. And you might notice this from watching like fucking anime till fucking 3 a.m. or some shit, because I used to do that. And you wouldn't get tired, right? You would like be up till fucking 5 a.m. or like play video games till 5 a.m. and you wouldn't really get that tired because your fucking screen and your phone, because this blue light also like stimulates our eyes to think that it's like daytime. Think of our ancestors. Think of like the good Stone Ages. If we both found like a time machine laying on like the fucking floor and we went back to like the Stone Ages and to this like primal human years, how do you think they lived? Those people slept whenever the sun went down, and they woke up with the sunrise, didn't they? That's exactly how they lived, and that's exactly how they got that much testosterone, that good amount of sleep. That's why they were arrested. Now, like, it makes a lot of sense, right? In this modern day, it's kind of like fucking dumb. You wake up with a fucking timer, the next day you have to go to fucking school or work, and you have to do something before that. I know it's like so complicated in this modern day, and I fucking hate it. Probably you do as well. But the best solution to wake up and not look like a nuke has just dropped on your house is just to wake up with the sunrise. To wake up with light around you. Now you might just say, okay, then I'll just wake up at like 5 a.m. but have my lights on in my room, and then I'll be awake. Yeah, well, that can work to a specific point. It's not really like the best solution. The best solution is to just get sunlight. There's like an app for phones. It's like a kind of a light tracker. And on this light thingy, you see how much light your phone is reflecting. And so even though all of your lights in your room were turned on, it would only say it had like 100 lux. But when you would go outside, even like on a cloudy day where the sun is barely visible, you would see that it had like 2,000, 10,000 lux. Because the sun is just that strong. And you can kind of see why. You know, when you would like go outside, your phone would automatically just turn your screen onto full brightness. Because the sun is just that bright. And otherwise you wouldn't just see anything. Imagine you had like your phone in your hand. You've probably had this moment where you just wanted to look at like messages, someone who sent something to you, and the sun is just that bright. Even though when you just look outside, it's not even that bright. Like it just looks normal. It looks like you'd have just turned on your lights in your room. But when you like go outside and you look at your phone, you literally see nothing. You have to do like, what the fuck does that say? So you see how powerful the fucking sun is. These simple mechanisms of just sleeping whenever the sun goes down, waking up with the sunrise. That's the perfect way to sleep, and that's how I've actually achieved waking up and not feeling tired. And I'm so proud that I've finally solved this fucking problem that I've had for so many months, maybe even a year. And this is really like a big deal. Like waking up not tired makes you more productive, healthy, less stressed, more energized, and more testosterone. Those are just like a few that just pop into my mind. Sleep is the most fucking powerful thing, and you'd honestly be an idiot for not using it. Now to sum it up, no blue light at least 1 hour before bed or half an hour before bed, minimum. No light before bed, exactly the same thing, and wake up with the sunrise. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more of those videos, consider liking and subscribing. Okay. And always remember, this is where most people stop, and this is why they don't win.